in a small pond. It is time to think outside of your circle and compete with the best of the best. Compete with the guys who are getting more work than you. You can convince yourself you work hard when you compare yourself to someone in class or someone on the team or your brother or your sister. But how does your work ethic look when you compare yourself to a Kobe Bryant or a Michael Jordan? You're a warrior. Warriors don't give up and they don't back down. Pick up your sword and shield and fight. Think right now. What's your sword? What's your shield? Think about what you use to protect yourself, what you use to shield your life. What do you use to fight? Your power, your weapon. What do you fight with? Think. What's your weapon? Is it your drive, your determination? What's your protection? Your principles, your courage? Gear up, because you're headed into battle, battling life, fighting your inner demons. Become the warrior. Transform your life. Transform yourself. Head out into battle. Step onto the battlefield. Use your weapons to fight through this pain. Fight through the rejection. Learn from the bruises, the blood, scars, because this time you can rise to become the victor. Step onto the playing field because now is the time to change. Now is the time to rise with the crown on your head, the dagger in your hand, shield close to your heart, because you will rise bigger and better than before. Take the step forward. Take the step forward towards success, because you can make it. All you have to do is transform and become a warrior, a fighter, a machine fueled by the fire of your potential that waits within you. There is a giant within all of us. You just haven't woken him yet. We are all meant to shine. Humans are the greatest species to ever live, yet we all stay small. It is time to shine. It is time to grow, to prosper. It is time to be bold. Stop living small. Stop hiding. Stop being quiet. Stop being shy. It is time to go boldly. It is time to show the world just how great you can be. You are powerful. You are strong. You are a giant.
Part-time training, part-time results. Full-time training, full-time results. I just don't think about it, just do it. Find that passion and just don't let it go. Don't have that plan B. You get all these naysayers saying, no, you can't do that, it's not a good idea, blah, blah, you're in a secure job. That's fine, but that secure job, you had to start somewhere with it. You know, so take that chance. Don't throw it away by being in something that you hate doing. Your life is just so fragile. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, so treat each day like it's your last day.
Never let a situation or a circumstance define your life, no matter what it may be. And understanding that you got something inside of you that's greater than that situation or that circumstance, but you have to constantly believe it, and not only believe it, you have to make decisions and choices every single day to put you a step forward toward what you believe your destiny is. Like, I firmly believe in life, it's a lot of moments and it's a lot of people that change and impact your life, right? Like, I don't believe it's just one moment and you say, this one moment just changed my life. Even though that moment may have, but it's going to be another moment that's going to shape and change your life as well.
We do within your power in terms of how to start slowly, get yourself out of that situation. But for one, you give it to the man, you do all within your power, and you believe, you be optimistic about it. Being negative about a situation, stand in that place, it never helps. It's nothing wrong with understanding that place, feeling bad about it, looking at it for what it is, but don't stay there.
Either somebody is in the midst of adversity or just came out of adversity, or it won't be long before they head into adversity. So you need to be prepared either way. And so we all go through adversity, opposition. I think that's the thing that makes us all in common as people, right? No matter if you're from London, Atlanta, Florida, California, New York, like we're all going to go through something at some point or phase in our life, right? And as cliche as it sounds, when the quote says, it's never about what happens to you, it's about how you respond to it. That's very true, right? But in the same sense, I think what's most important is when we go through something, what's the perspective that we have of it, right? Because for most people, when you go through something, the person's natural perspective is, okay, what did I lose, right? What happened to me? Like I took a loss, right? People never look at it and say, okay, man, tell me what did you gain, right? Even though I know it hurt, you didn't want to go through it, but look at it in a way to where you can say, what's the lesson in this, right? What would you say life is trying to teach you from dealing with this?
You got to get back on that other side and start looking at the resolve, the resolution of it. Or how can I get back to feeling good and feeling prosperous again to where I'm not dealing with this obstacle. You know, anything is possible. Positive thinking is also translates to that. You know, we always, no matter what the situation is, we're going to try to look for the outcome, the better of that situation, you know. If we can't find a resolution to get out of it, you know, we're going to keep on searching to continue to try to find a resolution to get out of it, because that's what you do.
Like when we go through a situation and circumstance, it's easy to step back and think, man, I just went through this and it's just my experience. I firmly believe when we go through things, it's for us to deal with it, get over it, and reach back over the hill to help another person. And a lot of times, like you said, when you're trying to work through it, you think, man, how can I help somebody? And I'm trying to get through it myself, right? And that's a great perspective, right? But when you get through it, right, maybe you can't help them when you're in the midst of it because you're processing it. But when you get over the hill, I think it's important and I think it's vital that you reach back over the hill and help somebody that may be going through a similar situation, and you can share your values and principles with them, because that experience that we go through and we deal with is not just for us.